Since 1838, police officers have played a significant role in keeping America's cities and streets safe. Police officers put their lives on the line every day and help prevent catastrophe. Recent shootings and tensions in America have sparked protests and civil unrest. Police officers now find themselves in more dangerous situations and are the subjects of unsubstantiated mischaracterizations. Since the early days of my childhood, I've always been fascinated by law enforcement. I soon grew to revere them for their service and their sacrifice. My reverence for them has only grown with time. Throughout my life, I've had the great privilege of meeting several police officers personally. The men and women of law enforcement are incredibly hardworking, and their character is by and large heartfelt. Recent riots and insurrections following the tragic death of George Floyd have caused violence to sweep across major cities in America. The results of these riots were the loss of countless small businesses, severe property damage, and several deaths of police officers and citizens. Of course, there are also many genuine protests happening across the country. However, in consequence of the recent calls for police defunding and the belief that police officers are racist, major cities have suffered, especially New York. According to Fox News, New York City has seen an increase in murders by nearly 39%. The New York Police Department Commissioner Dermot Shea attributes these upticks to various issues, including the legislative decision to withdraw $1 billion from police funds. Police officers are also more likely to be killed on the job than before. According to ABC News, the killing of police officers is up 28%. In Oakland, California, a federal officer was gunned down in a drive-by shooting, and in Compton, 2 police officers were ambushed while they sat in their patrol car. These tragic attacks show the dangers of labeling police officers as racist or ill-willed. Such depiction is not consistent with many police officers' actions and certainly not in harmony with the sadness felt by many following George Floyd's death. For those who doubt police officers' sincerity, in the aftermath of George Floyd's death, many police officers knelt and wept in solidarity with the protesters. Many seem to have missed these displays of shared sentiment, which took place in cities and counties across the country. Americans must stand by law enforcement while continuing to protest when injustice occurs peacefully. Police reform can happen and in some cases is needed. However, defunding them and massively mischaracterizing them as racist or violent is absurd.